Yesterday at the office, there was a conversation that four young ladies were having, you know, and whenever women are having conversation about men, I always try to avoid that kind of environment because it doesn't take long before they drag you into this argument and then you have to be defending manhood like you are some superman. And so the argument was that men were not proposing to women, men were not getting married now, and there are so much women out there and they're not getting married. And while they were having this conversation, I was making coffee, right? And so I was like, oh my God, let this thing then be done and get out of here. And then all of a sudden, guess who gets dragged into the conversation? Me. And then they're like, oh, what's happening? Why are men not getting married? At first I talk about the economic side of the problem. Getting married now in Nigeria, of course, it's not something that, oh, come to the parlor and let's sit down and get married. You need that jamboree, the money, the gifts, the cars, the balloons. But apart from that, I said another thing that why men are not getting married again is that a lot of women out there, right? They don't have much to offer a man besides sex. When I mentioned that one, of course, they got angry and I didn't stop. It is the truth. When you want to get married, you realize a lot of these women that you see, some of them, they don't have what you're looking for in a woman, which I'm talking about is peace, people who can help you become a better person, deep things like that. But then the third one that I finally said that almost made them kill me is that I said that another reason why men are not getting married is that a lot of women that men want, they play games to the point that men lose interest. And it's something that I see happen quite often. There may be a young lady that may like this guy, and the guy genuinely likes her, but because you have to play this hide and seek game, sometimes the women don't know when to stop. You are ignoring the man's calls, not texting. It's nice, there's nothing wrong with that. But then you have to know where to draw the line. Because as much as I want you, I can only take so much before I finally make the decision that maybe she's not interested, maybe she has someone else, and I move on. And that's what's happening to a lot of beautiful young ladies today. Sometimes men chase, and they don't get any reciprocity, and they move on, and then they wonder what happened. But that's my opinion. But I'm happy I'm alive. I'm happy that they didn't take me.